What's up, everyone? Yeller here, and today Godfall just dropped another patch. So I do want to talk about the patch real quick. You'll see all the patch notes up on the screen. Feel free to look at them. I'll run them down real quick. But I also want to talk about the information that's being relayed via the Discord for future changes. So first and foremost, we were told this was going to be a quality of life patch. Quality of life patch, if you're unaware, usually means that they're refining existing features, balancing unbalanced items or skills, or just adding features that generally improve the quality of the game. Fixing bugs in the game is not really a quality of life update. That's just a regular patch. A quality of life change would be adding checkpoints in the tower, scaling loot, rewarding harder difficulties with better loot. That's a quality of life change. Now, after seeing the patch notes, I did go into the Discord. I just wanted to get some clarity on what they were looking at in the future. So I'll talk about all that in a moment, what they're looking at for future patches, but let's just run down these patch notes real quick, okay? So I guess in certain circumstances, the objectives weren't updating correctly. I never had that myself, but if that was happening, it's good that they fixed it. They also solved an issue where if you simultaneously killed the last set of enemies in the Tower of Trial, enemies would stop spawning. Now, this is another good change, and I know there's a few other bugs in the tower, which hopefully they fix on the next patch, because nothing's worse than climbing the tower, having it bug out to where enemies stop spawning, and you have to start over all over again. It's absolutely terrible. They also solved a ray tracing issue in the air realm that caused a negative impact on frame rate. And then they also added game server capacity in Singapore, Sydney, and the Canadian regions. So all of the patch notes will be linked in the description below. However, all of the patch notes are also on the screen. Now, I point that out to show that the biggest bug in the game, or at least what I feel is the biggest bug in the game, has still not been fixed. That's the item upgrade bug. I feel like for an endgame based game where your goal is to upgrade your gear, get stronger, and climb as high as you can in the tower, this is probably the biggest game-breaking bug in the game. Now, I did go in the Discord. They did say that they have identified the issue, and there is going to be another patch that hopefully hits before the holiday break, and hopefully that bug will be fixed at that point. They're not sure if the bug will be fixed retroactively. Hopefully it is, guys. Unfortunately, they don't know. And honestly, if it's not, I'm okay with it. I just want this bug fixed. Now, we were told last week that a quality of life update was coming. So naturally, as you can expect, people in the Discord were generally very unhappy. The community manager was taking a lot of heat, so I did make a statement saying, I think it would be great if you just give us an idea of what the team is looking at fixing, since currently we're all just in the dark and we don't know if the game is going to stay as is, or if you're actually working on updates that will fix the game long term. Now, he did end up responding to me stating, and I quote, "Yes, we're aware that there are issues with the endgame loop and the designers are touching that up. Once again, I can't say anything because whatever we try today, if for whatever reason is not satisfactory and does not exist tomorrow, would be met with the criticism for us saying we're looking at X and then delivering Y." So it is great to hear that they're looking at the endgame loop. Hopefully they can make some changes to give this game some life again, because I've stopped playing it in its current form and pretty much everyone I know has as well. So with that said, I will continue to cover Godfall anytime something of note happens. I do think this game has a ton of potential, and I hope they bring it to a state where it does have an enjoyable endgame. So with that said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you'd like added or fixed. I will also be doing a melee-only Cyberpunk run, so if that's something you guys are interested in, feel free to check that out. I'll also be making some videos on that. But as always, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really does help me out. Consider subscribing, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.